Lana Scott, welcome back to the Lighthouse, guys. So, guys, I've been getting messages about people in particular. You'll have to forgive the noise in the background. We got a little bit of work going on the roof of the other place that we live here because Daniel says it's not going to go past the winter, so he's doing some work. So, anyway, this is a message today for somebody that it feels like it's somebody that's a little bit older. Okay, male or female, I don't think it matters. But this is somebody that's, I'm going to do the runes for y'all first, and then I'm going to tell you what the main energies are of why they are this way. And then I'm going to give you a little bit more information about this person from up here. And then we're going to do some journey cards with the Enchanted Map deck. Okay, so first of all, Relief from Distress and Anzu, which is messages, signs, synchronicities, okay, coming around for this person. All right, and I got that in another reading earlier today, and I think a lot of people are starting to understand messages that they're getting from your angels, your ancestors, or you're even watching things go on in your everyday life, and you're going, okay, that sounds like BS. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't agree with that. I feel like people are doing a lot of more of staying in their own power, okay? And whoever this person is, they are, usually when I get manas, they say that manas is going from the microchism to macrochism, growing in strength, spirituality, or even group energy. But this time they're telling me specifically this person can make sense of things that have happened in the past and things that they feel are coming in the future. It's like they can look at the past and look to the future and see a broader vision of things, okay? Which they're very whole, they're very successful with this, and it may be that other people may wonder how they do this whenever they talk about different things, and it may be a mystery to other people, but it's not a mystery to them, okay? Whoever they are, like a lot of other people I've been picking up on, highly intuitive, but again, this feels like someone that doesn't really talk about a lot of things going on in their life, but they do decide to take a journey, okay? They're taking a journey in the near future or presently on a journey, and it's because they're rewarding themselves for something where maybe they've been teaching for a while or something like that, and they're like taking a break, but they're rewarding themselves for something that they've done, okay? And they're on their path. They're some type of spiritual warrior, but there are a lot of things everywhere they go. They're seeing a lot of movement, okay? They're seeing a lot of changes of the way things are being done, and they're taking notes. I see them like a scribe taking notes in their book, looking at things. They're like seeing something in the present place that they're at, and they'll go and they'll Google it, research it, look it up, make sense out of it, and they're like, oh, okay. And they'll actually keep a diary of this going on, all right? And this is their path of destiny, okay? So they are trying to make sense of the things that are going on around them, and they're keeping track of it all. And this is someone that has can look up a lot of different things, and they can make sense out of a lot of different things, and they're doing it all at the same time. But they're either already traveling or they're getting ready to be traveling, and they're just keeping like this book, okay? And while they're on their path of destiny, they have come through. Sorry, guys. They have come through some kind of new beginning. Or they've walked, actually kind of feels like they've walked away from something, okay? They're in self-protect mode, but at the same time, it's like they're pushing that back to the back part of their mind, and they're like, well, I want to see what there is coming up for me in the future, okay? And this makes them a very strong person, all right? And they're wanting to do something different, and they're getting a lot of flow in their life, okay? A lot of flow and just wanting to do things, okay? And things are happening. They've got a doorway coming up, but them moving forward, they've completed some type of a beginning, okay? And they're very protected, okay? They also may feel like they have to defend themselves, okay? But they don't have a problem with that. So then at the base of this, because when I pulled the runes one more time, I got nothing. And I said, there's got to be something else here. So I pulled the runes again, and they gave me a base. And so what I mean by the base is this person has been stagnant for a while, but then this opening came up that they could move forward with this journey, like maybe they were stagnant and they couldn't move. Then all of a sudden this journey came up and they were able to move. And they're like, oh, good, I now get to go somewhere I've wanted to go. Or I'm going to go see something I've always wanted to see. Okay? And this is a very strong type of person. They've got healer abilities. Again, I keep picking up on earth healers energy here lately. Okay? So whoever this is, they're just seeing some things, and they're on this journey, and I feel like they've come through a lot. Okay, I kind of got that message with somebody I was reading for earlier, but it just feels like they've got this huge weight just got taken off their shoulder, and they're now wanting to like be some type of timekeeper. Okay, so take that how that resonates. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. I've got the Circle of Life card at the top, because I asked the cards to tell me more about this person after I did the runes. And I got Circle of Life. This person's been through a lot. Okay? They've had family members come and go. They've had a lot of jobs come and go. They've seen a lot of things happen in their life. But regardless of whatever has happened, they've stayed true to themselves. Okay? They've beat to the tune of their own drummer. Right? They're just very successful at whatever it is they set their mind to, and they also love things being free. And I feel like they also hear things on the wind. I'm hearing, and this person may come from the east, may live in the east quadrant of the United States, in East Europe, somewhere like that. But this person is traveling, okay, or has plans on traveling, and they're rewarding themselves for something that they've come out of. The other thing about them is they're very flexible, okay? So they don't stay in one place too long, all right? And they've got a lot of courage, and they take everything with a grain of salt, I'm hearing. This person may travel overseas to another continent by themselves too, mind you. This is not somebody that's traveling with someone. This is someone, again, by themselves. Okay? And they've got a lot of expansion going on. They kind of make up the rules as they go along, I'm hearing. But they're very focused. And I'm hearing that, what is that thing? Not all who wanders is lost. So, and this energy feels different than the one I did earlier. This feels more like somebody that's maybe at one point in their life they were very sheltered and they came into some money, and so now they're traveling to learn more things. And for some reason I keep picking up on this time traveler energy, or this backwards and forwards movement. It feels like, again, and it feels like they're a scribe of some sort. Maybe this is someone that's wanting to write a book about their travels even, and they're able to leave in an instant. And I don't feel like they have to earn their money. This feels like somebody that has money or came from money, but they're not a snob. They're not I don't know how to say this. What I'm picking up here. They're just not someone that, they tend to be a loner, it feels like. Okay? But they're wanting to do some good, and they're keeping more than one book, they're telling me. They're keeping one book on things they're seeing change. Some kind of a book maybe they're writing for the future, or a book about their travels. Okay? They're very open-minded, very, very free-loving, but also very cautious. Again, they beat to the tune of their own drum. And they've been through this feels like this is an older person, not a younger person. This feels like somebody in their late 30s, early 40s, maybe even their mid 40s that's traveling around. And I just see them keeping several notebooks. One where they're, again, talking about, they're doing all kind of traveling and just checking out all kind of things that are going on around, you know. And that's why they're visiting other countries. They're going to other countries and seeing how things go there. It feels like they're wanting to write a book about it, is what it feels like. But they're also keeping a diary of their own life, or what the experiences, the people that they meet. They include some things, keep out other things. They've got several different books in front of them. Take that how that resonates, guys. It's not going to resonate for everybody. And this is definitely a loner type of person. So let me do a couple of cards for the journey. What about the journey that they're on? Or going into the near future? What else can you tell me about them? I also am picking up that when they do go across seas, that they start seeing some kind of expansion. Planet Jupiter. Feels like they've got a lot of crown chakra and upper chakras wide open as well. They're showing me a person, and then they're showing me like their soul kind of outside of them. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. They're also talking about upper expansion, so take that how that resonates, guys. I don't know. I don't always know. I just know what they're telling me and describing it the best way I can and what I'm seeing. And then here on the journey card on the very bottom, we've got the talisman. Whoever this person is, they're taking everything with them. This I feel like this person doesn't really have a home, but it feels like everywhere they go, they have the money to take care of themselves. And they're just traveling to see where it takes them. Then we get the mountain card. And it feels like the mountain card, it feels like if they can't get over it, they go around it. Okay? They just seem to know intuitively where they're going. And they don't look as anything being stuck. They feel like this feels like this. No matter what happens, they take whatever they learn from it, and they use that to add to their knowledge. And they use it in some kind of way. I don't know quite what that means, but they don't let themselves get stuck. They definitely are listening and learning. I'm picking up different cultures. So this might be somebody that's studying different cultures while they're studying the cultures of wherever they travel to. I feel like they travel to other countries like Italy, Africa. Where else am I seeing in my mind's eye? I'm definitely seeing Italy, and I'm definitely seeing Africa. Maybe they're traveling to some of the bigger countries and going to out-of-way places. Then we got General Gardner. So I feel like this is talking about they're just taking their time and they're just taking notes as they go. They're not in a rush. It makes them happy. This makes them happy, whoever this is. And they're committed to the journey. They're committed to this journey that they're on. And I don't know why, but every time I see this Golden Palace card, this talks about money, finances, everything bringing you what you want. But every time I see this, I think about a picture I saw one time of Carmel, California, where all these really cool houses were built by this man at one time. They're storybook houses, and people actually live in them. So look up Carmel, California. There might be somebody that, this person, granted that's the West, but maybe this is a person that at one point visited the structures in Carmel. Or maybe they go around and they're actually looking at structures in different places and studying the culture as they go. This is just somebody that's very well traveled. Very well traveled. And wherever they go, they feel like that's home. They make home everywhere they go. Okay, so this is someone that doesn't need a set place to reside in. They don't need... maybe they've outlived some family members or something like that, and maybe they never got married, don't have no kids. They don't feel like they need a set place. That's why they travel so much. All right, guys, that's what I got. And again, on the very bottom of this, we got Spirit of Place on the bottom of the deck. So this person just makes home and listens to the energies and the culture and the whatever. They fully immerse themselves in this. Okay? They just fully immerse themselves no matter where they go. So maybe this is somebody that writes for a travel magazine. or is writing a book, and there's and they're talking about it. Maybe someone has a YouTube channel that's traveling about places and they're writing a book, and that's how they're supporting themselves, is through a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel or something like that. But it feels like this is an older person, late 30s, early 40s, maybe even someone as old as 50. But it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a real young person or real old person. That's just the feeling of the energy, guys. If you don't fit into either one of those categories, then maybe this isn't your reading. Okay. So that's what I got. This is somebody really cool. Whoever it is, this is a traveler. All right, guys. I hope this helps somebody. Whatever it is, this is definitely your path of destiny. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.